Okay, guys, the fifth most underrated character. The fifth most underrated character game. Remember, I had Marth as the most underrated character in the game. I had Kirby as the second most underrated character in the game. I had Ices as the third most underrated character in the game. And I have Link as the fourth most character in the game. I think Falco is the fifth most underrated character in the game. Yes, we all know Falco's a great character, like we saw a nice forward smash by Mango. Let's rewind that for 1 second. A nice one by Mango right there. So remember, this is, just to be clear, this is Falco versus Puff, Yoshi's Island. You're playing against the best Puff in the world. He's the second best player of 2025. This is one of Puff's worst matchups. But Mango decides to stay Falco and not switch to Fox, which I respect his decision. I do respect his decision. He hasn't been doing that well head-to-head with the Fox lately in this matchup. And remember, this is one of Falco's worst matchups. So, you know, Falco's only losing matchups in the game are really Puff. I think Falco's the third best character in the game, hence why I have him as the fifth most underrated character, because a lot of you don't agree. Like, a lot of you think Puff is better than Falco, or a lot of you think Sheik may be better than Falco, but other than Puff, I mean, Falco's a really hard counter to Captain Falcon. So that's, I think, one of Captain's worst matchups. I think it's one of Sheik's worst matchups. I think Falco really beats Sheik. Nice rest by H-Box there. No reason. There's a reason it's the second best Puff in the world. Nice forward smash by Mango. It's going to be a quick fight, only 30 seconds into the fight. Both characters lose one stock. So I had DK as the fifth most overrated, even though he's trending up. I don't know if Falco's necessarily trending up, because back in the day, you know, Mango won a lot more. He has a couple tournament wins in 2024, though, so he's still relevant. There's no other Falcos really even close to Mango's level still, or you could even argue in the past there was a couple more good Falcos. A couple nice down airs right here by Mango. Remember, this is one of Falco's worst matchups. So I think Falco's only losing matchups in the game are Marth, obviously. I don't think Fox. I don't think Fox is necessary. I think Falco beats Fox, or is even against Fox. I think he loses to Puff. I think Falco loses to Marth, loses to Puff. Let me really think this out. I don't think Falco necessarily has any other... Let me think. That'd be crazy. I think Falco beats Captain. I think Falco beats Sheik. I think Falco beats Yoshi. I think Falco crushes Link. I think Falco crushes DK. I think Falco beats Peach. I already said Yoshi. I think Falco, I'm trying to dig to the high mid. I think Falco beats Pikachu. I know people think that's closer than this. I think Falco wins that. This is a quick fight, guys. We're 2 minutes into the fight. Mango's got a lead here. Does Mango pull this off? It's a 1-1 set. So the fact that, you know, with Falco, you could beat the best or get close to the best. Nice, another nice rest. Let's see what Mango gets off this. Nothing, just a downer and up tilt, and then a shine for the kill. No, oh, he almost KOs there. He almost wins down. I wonder if Mango's going to win this game. I haven't pre-watched this. There's another shine. Can he get a back air or downer? Mango's all over the stage. Mango looked really good in this tournament. Even though he lost to Axe, he really beat Axe up at Yoshi's Island. Leave a comment below this. I know, a nice KO by Mango. Nice KO by Mango. Let's see where else this goes. Does he get him at Dreamland? Was this the one where he gets, does he manage to get H-Box at Dreamland? Oh, no, he gets... oh, he gets 4-stocked at Dreamland. Let's watch a little bit of this fight, too, as I go on about why Falco is the fifth most underrated character. So, again, I have... By the way, thanks for all the support so far, guys. If you want to help us out, just make sure you subscribe or check out our Amazon affiliates below. I did update every one of our Amazon affiliate links on all of our videos. We got GameCube controllers, Melee t-shirts. But anyway, guys, I have Marth as the most underrated character. I know literally nobody agrees with that. I do think Marth is the best character in the game. So going from 2 to 1, I think it's the most underrated in the game. I got Kirby as the second most underrated character simply because a lot of people have Kirby last or second to last. I do think Kirby's better than a few of those lower tier characters. I got Icy's third, and by the way, Icy's are going to trend up. We do see Nikki, MOF. We do see a couple high-end Icy's. And historically, I think people used to underrate Icy's a little bit. You know, back when wobbling was legal. I know Mango was at H-Box made a crazy argument saying, oh, nice, not a good edge guard. Not a good recovery by Mango's down 2 stocks. I know some of the pros make the argument Icy's have gotten even better since they got rid of wobbling because they learned a lot of the matchups. I don't know if I buy that 100%, but, you know, the current Icy's players are very good. They are learning all the matchups. Of course, I have my Link fourth. I do think Link's a very underrated character, but again, the same problems as... one of the same problems as Puff. You know, there's just a couple of terrible matchups for Link. But outside of those matchups, Link is a very good character. At first, I was going to say Young Link is the fifth most underrated character over Falco. But I can't because I hate Young Link. I mean, Rocket has really moved the meta of Young Link recently, though. So I do think Young Link's a little bit underrated. I think Zelda's underrated. I think, dare I say, I think Pikachu is an underrated character. A lot of people are completely off the Pikachu bandwagon. I'm not sure why. I do think Pikachu holds his current placement, especially what we're seeing Axe do in the current meta. But, guys, I'm going to stick with Falco as the fifth most underrated character in the game. Just historically, this character has been so good, even in modern times. You know, Mango is still making strides with Falco. Mango is still playing Falco against H-Box, so, you know, that's impressive. Even this is one of Falco's worst matchups in the game, but Mango's still playing it. And he got pretty close to the best Puff in history, but leave a comment below. Do you agree with me, disagree? Falco is the 5th most underrated character in the game, and I also think Falco is the 3rd best character in the game. You know, Marth, Fox, I think Falco's next. I don't think you could argue Puff or Sheik is better than Falco these days. But okay, hope everyone's having a good Monday. See you guys.